Hello YouTube, this is partway through a overwadding XHP160 test. So without the dome on it, it's still got a little bit of wisp of smoke off it, which you can see, but it's not much. It's not like before. I have a fan underneath so that the heatsink doesn't get too hot. And yeah, I can put my hand on here comfortably, right at the LED. I mean, look where my fingers are. It's a little warm there, but it's not bad. My fingers are resting on the heatsink. It's probably like 110, 120 degrees right there. So it's not too bad. This is the maximum voltage that the power supply is allowing me to set, so 6.84 volts. And that's probably because, it's outputting its maximum of 20 amps. So that's pretty much there. This little kitchen timer is now at 4 minutes, 25 seconds. And I'm just going to let this thing sit here and run at this maximum voltage that I can put through it and see how she does. I've got the fan underneath here, propped up on a couple of markers so you can get airflow underneath it. And that's running off of, this is a 3S 16 amp hour LiPo pack that should run the fan for a good little while. Just see how that turns out. I'm just going to let her run. Maybe she'll work for a good little while. While we're at it, why don't we take my old camera lens off my old Fujica 35mm and put that over top of this thing. It's going to get hot pretty quick. I tried this earlier and the heat buildup underneath here is rapid. Anyway, up at the ceiling, there's the bright spot. Trying this on there, try to get her in focus, which means I'm right over top of the, there we go, right over top of the reflector. Yeah, you can see that all the LEDs are working, all the elements are. So it's a 4x4 array, and some of them have got little bits of grunge and crap on them, and I don't know what that bluish stuff is. But yeah, they're all at least running. Ow, that's getting hot. And as soon as I take it away, a little puff of smoke comes off of there because I'm trapping all that heat, that should be radiating outwards right there in the reflector. But yeah, she's working. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just going to let this run and see how long it lasts, but it's going just fine at 6.84 volts, which is more than I ever expected out of this LED.